it's Lori. I just stomped my foot when I said that. Hey. Hi, it's Lori. I'm gonna make some dinner tonight and I'm gonna show you what I'm making, and I'm also gonna get a little bit of food prep done. Not a whole lot, but I'm gonna go ahead and prep some things up while I'm at it. I'm gonna do some deviled eggs. I'm gonna get some deviled eggs made because I've been so hungry for deviled eggs. Bacon, I'm gonna make some bacon and some garlic butter. So the garlic butter I'm gonna make up for, we're gonna need that for tomorrow. The bacon, I'm just gonna make extra, but it's actually gonna be used for dinner tonight too. Got a couple pounds of bacon out right now. Got my eggs here ready to do the tap, tap, tap and get those boiled. If you wanna see how I do that, it's in my latest or my last food prep video that I did. Pretty sure I did the whole tap, tap, tap with the spoon and everything with the eggs. So anyway, if you want to see how I did that, go ahead and check out the last food prep video that I have up. And there's some chicken over there. I'm gonna make Alice Springs chicken for dinner. So, oh, and I had used some green onions when I made salmon patties. I don't know, I was gonna say a while back, but I guess it depends on what you think is a while back. When I made salmon patties, there's a video on it if you want to see those. They were so good. I will be making those again. But the green onions, I thought, well, I don't think I'm going to get to that Alice Springs chicken right away. So instead of wasting them, I went ahead and chopped them up and stuck them in this little silicone cupcake liner and froze them. Put a little bit of water in with them too. So anyway, that's what this is. And the green onions go on top of the Alice Springs chicken, like after it's baked. Then you put the green onions on and you put it back in for like a couple minutes, or at least that's how I do it. I should take my glasses off of my shirt because I always get them all printed up when I do that. Anyway, I've never frozen them before and then used them for something like this. It's usually just fresh, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway. Okay. Yeah, and they haven't been in the freezer that long, just like a week, maybe a couple weeks probably. Anyway, they haven't been in there that long. So I'm gonna get some of this stuff started, get it done, and I will be back. I have a pound of the bacon cooked. The second pound is in the oven right now. I've got my cast iron pans heating up. I'm using 2 of them because I'm gonna be cooking the chicken. This is the chicken sitting in the marinade, which is a combination of mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and honey, equal parts of each. And there's also 2 teaspoons of lemon juice in there. And I reserved some. You're supposed to reserve some to put on top or whatever. But anyway, that's what I've got in here. I've been getting ready to put them in the pans, and I knew it was just gonna make a loud sizzling noise. So I figured, let me just get on right now. And then over here, the eggs are boiled and they're in their 5-minute ice bath. It's already been 5 minutes, but I'll get to it. And over here is the bacon. Some of it got a little extra well done, but that's okay. I don't mind. Getting some good bacon grease going here. Yep, and there's all this. Oh, and I used up all my Dijon mustard. So there wasn't quite enough of it. And so I used yellow mustard to make the rest of it was supposed to be a half cup mayonnaise, half cup Dijon mustard, half cup honey, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. That's what the marinade is. So I used yellow mustard for the rest of it. It's probably got half and half yellow mustard and Dijon mustard, but it does taste pretty good. I did stick my finger in there and taste it, and Josh took one of these plastic spoons back here and he tasted it and he said it's really good. He's a big fan of honey mustard, so yeah. And I even used a tiny spatula to scrape out the bottom of the honey mustard, or the Dijon mustard bottle. I really did, see? A tiny spatula. But anyway, so that's on my grocery list now. Of course I have a grocery list. Another grocery list. I always have stuff on my grocery list. But okay, so I'm gonna get busy putting this in the pan and I'll get back with you. I didn't even think about the glare. Oh, that's lots better. I do like that sunshine coming in though, or the daylight at least. But yeah, I'm just getting these eggs peeled, but all the chicken is in right now, and you can kind of see the one pan, but my pans are really crowded. But that's just the way it's gonna have to be, because I don't think we really do much of anything around here in a small batch. So it's always a big batch. We like to have leftovers, so yeah. I'm not actually the biggest fan of eating leftovers. Depends on what it is. If it's a burger, I can eat those leftover all week. But Yeah, like certain things I just really don't like leftover. A lot of things really, but everybody else does. So that makes me happy because then there's food cooked and ready to go. But we do have a household of 6 and I'm the only female. So yeah, these guys can eat, I'm telling you. But most of you guys probably already know that I'm the only female in this household of 6, but yep. So, okay, let me get these eggs peeled and I gotta check on that chicken here in, oh, it still has 3 more minutes. So anyway, 3 more minutes before I flip it. And I'm doing it in the cast iron and then it's gonna go into the oven. So I can't put it in the oven until the bacon's done, which, hold on. How much time is left on my timer?
We have 14 minutes left on your 25-minute timer.
So I've got 14 minutes left for the bacon. But I don't know, I can really smell it. Let's see if I can not burn it this time. It wasn't quite done last time. I had a timer set. It wasn't quite done, so I'm like, I'll just leave it in for about another 4 or 5 minutes. Well, I forgot. I didn't set a timer, and I forgot, so. So yeah, I started smelling it. I'm like, oh, that's well done. That's well done. While I'm at it, this isn't food, but I'm gonna prep this up too. The foaming hand soap bottle is from Bath & Body Works. I just took the label off and I reuse it and I refill it. It's so economical this way. I have done this on a video before. In fact, I have a video on it, but this is just a honey almond hand soap and it was $3.99 at TJ Maxx. It's a 17-ounce bottle. So, I mean, I've used it already a few times and I'm getting ready to use it again. So, got a few more uses in it. You fill this up about 1 3/4 to 2 inches. I guesstimate that because I know right about where that needs to go. So, yeah, just about like that. And I still have plenty left for more refills in the future for only $3.99. So yes, please. Okay. You can use whatever knife, fork, whatever you want. I'm just gonna use a knife, just kind of stir it around, but you don't want to shake it. You don't want to get suds in there. So you want to kind of run the water down the side of the bottle, and it's good and hot. Really, really hot water from the faucet. You don't need to boil it or anything. Just good hot water from the faucet. And that's just going to dissolve that soap easy. Oop, I probably put too much in. It's probably going to run over when I put that pump thingy back in. And then I just kind of stir it up kind of gently, I guess. So you don't want to make a bunch of suds. And if you do, it'll just come out like, it'll just like spit it out instead of having foaming soap. You'll just look like somebody spit in your hand. So, and I don't know, you can just kind of tell when it's mixed up good enough. So, and it already is, but I'm going to keep going just to be sure it's really good mix. That way it doesn't settle, the soap doesn't settle down in there and it won't come out right if it does. So, okay, so we're going to see here. Oh, I got my thing turned. There we go. Nice warm foaming hand soap and it smells really good. So yeah, you can use whatever soap you want. You can use your favorite body wash or whatever. You can use your favorite Bath & Body Works soap. You can use Dawn dish soap. That's what's in this one. This one's dish soap. And I redo this one all the time and it's a foaming dish soap. So yeah, that's just something, a little frugal tip for you. And you saw how quick and easy that was. I mean, would it take me a minute and a half to do? So, it's just so easy and inexpensive that way. And you get your foaming hand soap. We all like foaming hand soap. But don't get me wrong, I do like to, like at holiday time or change of the season, especially in the fall, mostly just in the fall or at Christmas time, is when I do like to get the stuff from Bath & Body Works because I like their fragrances. So yeah, but you can still do it with, go to TJ Maxx or something and get some kind of a fall scented hand soap or body wash or whatever, as long as it's not foaming. If it's foaming, you might as well just buy the foaming hand soap. I've just said any soap will honestly work. So you could even use baby shampoo or anything. You could use anything. Okay, I had to hurry up and shred up some cheese. I thought I already had some, but I didn't. So the mozzarella and cheddar. Mozzarella was already shredded. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I did shred my own cheddar. So there's that. And this little pan has barbecue sauce on it. And it's not gonna get any green onions either, because this is for the guys that aren't gonna like the green onions and would prefer barbecue sauce. And I'm just gonna use the same brush for the honey mustard. And clearly I didn't have this on the flame evenly, because some of the chicken got a little more browned than the others, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay, so there's that. And I've got my bacon. These are kind of smaller pieces over here, so yeah. Just top this with bacon. Is that 2 pieces? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I couldn't tell. Okay. And I'm going to top this with bacon. Okay. Looking good. Looking delicious already, if you ask me. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and put the cheese on, but you don't have to. And the only reason I'm gonna go ahead and do it now is because I cooked this chicken long enough that I'm pretty confident that it's actually done. So I'm only gonna have it in the oven for pretty much long enough to melt the cheese real good. Whoops, dropped some on the floor. I'm sure Winston and my cat Freya will take care of that for me. Not sure where Winston is. Where's Winston? I don't know. But you can also put mushrooms on this. Actually, the recipe that I have that calls for the honey mustard marinade stuff, it actually has, actually I think they do sauteed onions and mushrooms on top. But I'm not doing that. I'm just going to do green onions. Okay. These pans are going to go into the oven now, and I'm just going to put them in for probably 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll get back with you. Now I'm going to make up some garlic butter. I'm going to need probably my spatula. You don't have to use your electric mixer for this, but I'm going to. You just stir it up, because this butter is really soft. So it calls for 1 stick of softened butter, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and 1 tablespoon of minced parsley or chives. So I'm going to use chives, and I'm using 3 sticks of butter. So I'm gonna up the ante a little bit on my other ingredients, but I'm not sure how much I'll up it on the chives because they're not fresh. They're actually the freeze dried. I've got butter on my hands, but the freeze dried chives. So I'll probably slop everything up anyway. But hey, my Lysol wipes are out. Yeah, I wiped down my countertop with my dishcloth, and I just went over it with a Lysol wipe anyway. It makes me feel better. So, okay. I do have my trash can sitting right here next to me, but I threw those away behind me because I pulled out the full bag, and I'm going to have one of the guys take it out for me after I'm finished filling it up. So, all right. So we're going to start with this since it's... I need, it says a tablespoon, but like I said, that's supposed to be fresh. So since there's 3 sticks of butter, I'm just going to do about a tablespoon, I guess, of the dried. A generous tablespoon. Yeah, that'll be all right. And I did the chives first since I have the minced garlic. I don't want to dip it in here, then try and dive it into the chives. Woo, that stuff, this stuff is smelly stuff. All right. And it also, it's supposed to be cloves of garlic. So, do I want 2 whole tablespoons? I don't know. We'll go about 1.5. All right. And I'm gonna get this mixed up, and that's it. I mean, that's all there is to it with this stuff. So. Okay. This is just quick and simple, but I wanted to have it done so I didn't have to mess around with it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't that look good? No, I didn't taste it. I just smelled it. But anyway, yeah. It smells really nice. All right, I'm gonna get this into a dish. Let me get my little butter thing. All right, I'll put it right in here. This is what I usually put my sticks of butter in, but I've been using the smaller ones lately. So yeah, this is gonna fit. It should fit perfectly in here. Oh yeah. You know I'm gonna scrape out every last little bit of it. Okay, so this is what I usually put regular butter in. I'm just gonna put a couple rubber bands around it because people know if there's something with a rubber band around it, they're gonna ask me why. They know that that's to be used for something, so, okay. I'm gonna get these eggs. Oh, uh-oh, the chicken's done. Stop. All right, I gotta have my hot pads. Ooh, looks good. Oh, look at that. Yes. Here's the little pan with the barbecue. Okay. Looking good. Time to shut that oven light, cancel the oven. Yes. And now you know what time it is. So yeah, John doesn't get home till like 8 o'clock. So yeah, we make dinner late most nights. Not every night. Not every night, but most nights. So I'm gonna try putting these slimy things on there. And since they're slimy, I'm gonna pop this back in the oven. The oven's off, but I'm still gonna pop it back in there. And they're slimy because they were frozen, but that's all right. I'm not gonna put any on the small pan because I know the guys aren't gonna want that. So, and they're not that big of a deal to just, you know, pick them off or whatever. Okay. And I'm gonna put the big guy back in there. Okay. But yeah, there's this one. I think it looks amazing, so. Oh, and this handle right here had this thing on it. John got this from work for free. It was a gift on Eclipse Day, actually. So it had this, and I thought, oh, that's cool. It's got the silicone thing on it. Well, it's not good because this handle was hotter than hot. So yeah, it actually doesn't work, but that's okay. I have hot pads. And I used my electric mixer to mix up the yolks and the mayo and mustard. You don't have to do that either, but I did. I always do. All right, I'm gonna scoop this in here and put some paprika on top so it can be fancy. But yeah, I didn't make any side dishes tonight. We still have some leftover broccoli in the fridge, and we have leftover corn, and we also have stuff for salads, which actually sounds really good to me. So, and we have some cantaloupe cut up in there. We have raspberries. We have strawberries. We have apples. We have a watermelon, but I haven't cut it up yet. So if anybody wants watermelon, they're out of luck because I'm not cutting it up right now. And I really don't think anybody else in this house has ever cut up a watermelon. Oh my goodness. including my husband. So yeah. All right, get this other one. Got them all filled. Now I just got to put I just got to fancy them up a little bit. This one's crooked. Oh, that's okay. Whoa. Forget that tapping stuff. We like a lot of paprika anyway, so. So this will be just fine. Yeah, Courtney's coming over this weekend, so she'll be really happy to see deviled eggs. We're gonna go to some garage sales. Today's our village-wide, this weekend is our village-wide garage sales. So she's gonna come over and just hang out. I'm gonna watch Braven for a little while, probably take him to the park or something while she gets some work done on her laptop. And then she's gonna come back again the next day and hang out. And we're gonna, at some point in there, we're gonna do some garage sailing. So that'll be fun, I think. I am not having a garage sale this year. Didn't feel like messing with it, so. What time is it? Oh, I thought maybe that was John. Somebody's coming in. Maybe it is, I don't know. It's kind of early if it is, but. Okay, so I got my bacon grease. The rest of the bacon. Deviled eggs. Who came in? Oh, I think it was just Josh. Okay, so yeah. And we're gonna take one final look at this now that it's been in the oven for a couple minutes. Even though the oven's off, I think it might have dried those onions out a little bit. So one more look. Oh yeah, this looks really good. Oh, I can make a thumbnail. Hold on. Okay, did a few poses. Probably got a pretty good thumbnail, but yeah, that's looking good. Looking wonderful now. All right, I'm gonna get the eggs put in the fridge and get this mess cleaned up and call it a night. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.